Hello, anime lovers! Today, I will recommend you top 5 overpowered isekai anime that are finally getting new season in 2025. Without any further late, let's start. Number 5. I was reincarnated as the 7th prince so I can take my time, perfecting my magical ability. In a story, an ordinary sorcerer who loved magic and yet wasn't blessed with the bloodline and aptitude meets a dumb death in a duel. Before he died, he strongly wished that he could have studied sorcery more to perfect it. He reawakens as Lloyd, the 7th prince of the kingdom of Salum, with all his previous memories intact, blessed with a strong magical bloodline. Now, Lloyd determined to enjoy his new life, using his extraordinary magical abilities to master the study of magic that was beyond his reach in his previous. The animation and fights in Season 1 was good, but I have read few comments where people having problem with the art style. But it definitely was a much better show than I thought it would be. I'm really looking forward to the second season. Number 4.
Isekai.
Sasaki and Peeps. In the story, our protagonist, Sasaki, a 39-year-old corporate employee, feeling drained by the vapid corporate world. After seeing a co-worker's cat pics, he is inspired to adopt a pet, hoping to give his empty days some spark of joy. But his fate takes a brutal turn after he decides to adopt a sparrow that he names Pii-chan. The talking bird not only happens to be a reincarnation of a famous magician from another world, but it decides to grant some of its powers to Sasaki. Although Sasaki wants to use that power to live in peace, there are various characters who may get in the way of his wishes. Honestly, I really didn't expect this. The story does get very interesting. One thing leads to another, and Sasaki finds his once simple life becoming crazier and crazier with every passing day. Season 2 will be releasing in 2025. Number 3. The world's finest assassin gets reincarnated in another world as an aristocrat. The protagonist is an old man who had lived his life as the world's greatest assassin. Due to his old age, it was finally decided that he would be able to retire. Despite his loyalty, that very same organization takes action to sabotage him, ultimately leading to his death. However, the goddess offers him reincarnation into a world of swords and magic. But, in exchange for being reincarnated in another world, a goddess has imposed upon him one condition, is to kill the hero who is prophesied to destroy the world. This was to be the mission in his new life. Accepting this request, he awakens as Lug and swears to finally live his life to its fullest, using his skill to save the world. I've noticed that this anime is quite popular and Season 2 will be releasing on early 2025. Number 2. Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation. Despite being bullied and oppressed all of his life, a 34-year-old shut-in still found the resolve to attempt something heroic, only for it to end in a tragic accident. But his story doesn't end there. Awakening in a baby's body, he realizes he's been reincarnated in a world of sword and sorcery and resolves to become successful in his new life, discarding his past identity for his new life as Rudeus Greyrat. As Rudeus finally feels like he has found his place in the world, a major magical catastrophe destroys his nation, teleporting and stranding hundreds of thousands of people far from home. Season 2 was essentially just a big setup arc. Now that everything has been set up, the show will go all in. Since many of us are eagerly waiting for the new season, it will be releasing in 2025. Number 1. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. In the story, corporate worker Satoru gets stabbed in the street and dies. After regaining consciousness, Satoru discovers that he has been reincarnated as a slime in a fantasy world, taking the name of Rimuru Tempest, and through a mix of his human cunning. Rimuru build a nation of monsters that welcomes all races. Soon, Rimuru draw the attention of the nearby foreign powers, from legendary heroes to demon lords, some seeking to become their friends, while others intending to destroy them completely. In third season of the anime, compared to other seasons, there is more of plot building. Not that I'm complaining, it feels like the calm before the storm. In upcoming season, fans can expect the adaptation of Awakening of the Chosen Hero arc and the Eve of the War arc, where Rimuru Tempest and his executives facing a fearsome demon lord. You can tell me in comment if you want part 2. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.